all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh, yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Welcome back to another episode of the Stoners Roundtable podcast. As always, I'm your host, James Emerson. And in this episode, we're going to take a step back from all the paranormal and cryptid stuff. We're going to take a step into the gaming world. That's right. This episode, we're going to talk about gaming and a certain type of game that I've been having a problem with for the last few years. I need help from you, the viewers, with. So, with that being said, let's get to the episode. Let's roll one, fire up the Betty Page liar, and let's get to this. So, as a lot of people have, I'm a gamer, too. Excuse me, my brain damage, as much as I hate to call it that, is starting to affect my speech this episode. Bear with me. But like a lot of other people, I too am a gamer, alright? And there's one particular game that I like, and I played it ever since it debuted in 2011. Everybody knows this game. It's Skyrim. I love Skyrim. Now, it's one of the few games where you basically get to make your character however you want to a certain degree. Now, like a lot of other people, I've noticed a few people have had this problem that I'm about to name you with Skyrim. I've searched and searched and searched for a solution, scoured the internet. I've scoured YouTube looking for anything on the subject. Found very few, if any, helpful suggestions on this quest bug. Yeah, it's the only thing I really don't like about Skyrim is all the bugs that it has, especially with certain quests and mods. Now, yes, I will admit I am a modder, so when I tell you the quest line, some of you are going to sit there and say, oh, well, you need to, in order for you to get that item in that quest, and for the quest to work and finish, you need to disable all your mods. Been there, done that, still didn't work. Yeah. Like I said, I've watched all the YouTube videos on the subject. So, what's the problem? What am I in Skyrim that I'm having? What's the quest bug? Well, the quest involves the College of Winterhold, and it involves the quest where you have to obtain the Staff of Magnus. Now, when you get to Labyrinthian, and you get to the chamber containing the Dragon Priest Molokai, I believe his name is, I hope I pronounced that right. What's supposed to happen is, you defeat the Guardians guarding him, then you defeat Molokai, then you obtain the Staff of Magnus from Malakai's body. Oh, along with his Dragon Priest mask. Or at least you're supposed to. Now, here's the bug. Most of the time, and I've done this on vanilla, it does this to me on the vanilla game too, so it's not just modded, it's the vanilla game too. At least on my versions. What happens is, once you defeat Molokai, you go up to his body, you search his inventory, the staff is there, you take the mask, whatever other loot he has, and the staff, but the quest does not complete. You see, the quest marker moves from where the body is supposed to be up to the altar where you first encounter him, where he's imprisoned, and the quest just doesn't complete. That's it. You know, You don't get the staff, it's not in your inventory like you thought. You picked the staff up, but it's not in your inventory, it's not there. That was one bug I was really hoping that Bethesda would have fixed when they came out with the Anniversary Edition. Lo and behold my disappointment, Bethesda. But, I've tried many combinations. Like I said, watched all the videos and everything, and still cannot obtain the Staff of Magnus. I've watched videos that said, hey, install a cheat room mod, put the Staff of Magnus in your inventory, defeat Malachi, take the Staff of Magnus in your inventory, put it in his inventory, close the inventory, back away, walk around the room for a little bit, go back up to his body, take both staves, and the quest should complete. Done that? No, doesn't work. Like I said, I've disabled my mods, went back to an earlier save, went through that mission again without any mods. I got a shitload of health potions. Defeated Malachi and still could not get the staff. It's not there, the quest will not complete. Went back, created a new character, done everything all vanilla. Once again, a shit ton of health potions and a lot of side quests later. Still could not get it even with vanilla. Now, I have a PS5. I have two versions of the game. I have a PS5 version, which you download, and I have, of course, the PS4 version, which is the disc version, because they didn't make a disc version of Skyrim for PS5. You have to download it if you have the disc for PS4. Okay, I got two versions, so I can play two different versions of the game. One for the PS4, one for the PS5. But still, both. When I do both, my PS4, I have my vanilla Skyrim. It's all vanilla. I don't have any mods. I play it up to that point, or get to the where the quest to get the Staff of Magnus, and still, the staff disappears. The bug. I'm frustrated beyond belief. I love Skyrim, but I hate the bugs like everybody else. And as I've said before, I've scoured the internet, read all kinds of web pages, websites on the matter. None of them give a really definitive answer. So if this is something that Bethesda needs to fix, hopefully they hear this. Please, please fix this bug. I would like to get past that part. I've completed every other side quest and main mission in Skyrim continent. I haven't even started on Solstein yet. When I started this new game on the PS5, I wanted to do everything on the continent of Skyrim before I even took on the Dragonborn DLC on Solstein, or any other quest that involved Solstein. So yeah, there are a few side quests, I believe, on the Skyrim continent that I haven't completed yet because they go to Solstein, right? So, yeah. And I wanted to complete everything before I went to Solstein, like I said. And I saved the College of Winterhold for last. Now, I went and did every side quest to make sure there were no side quests, still marked in my quest inventory, or quest log, because some of you out there that have given advice on how to, walk around this said make sure you don't have any other College of Winterhold side quests active or in your quest log. You have to complete them all. So yes, I've completed them all. I even completed the Keening quest. I have Keening. This is in my vanilla game. There are no other side quests available for the College of Winterhold. I just have to complete the main quest line. And what's holding me back is this little goddamn bug that will not let me get the Staff of Magnus. I don't know what it is. It's all vanilla. There's nothing modded. So, all I can ask is for you, the audience, the viewers, whatnot, see if you know anything that I haven't figured out yet. Because I've tried everything I have come across. Starting a new game, straight vanilla, disabling and enabling and downloading certain mods. And am I missing something here? I mean, is this something that, a mod can fix, or is this something that Bethesda has got to fix? And if that's the case, well, so luck on me finishing the whole College of Winterhold quest line. I even went as far as wiping both versions of Skyrim off my PS5, reinstalling both versions, and playing a vanilla version on the PS4 version, when I'm still playing, so I can make sure that there's no mods, conflicting with the two versions. I've heard games on the PC do that. Two versions of the same game conflicting with each other on the PC, causing a havoc with each other. So, I went back, uninstalled them, wiped all the memory out, made sure there was nothing there, and I reinstalled them. And I went back and I played a vanilla version through and through on the PS4 version of Skyrim. Didn't touch the PS5 version, did not start a game on it, didn't do anything with it. Just went through the PS4 version, went to the College of Winterhold, went to get the staff, and still I could not do it because the bug took it away. So, asking you guys for help. I already know there's some of you already out there interested based on the views. I've got your attention so far, so hopefully this one really gets your attention and it really gets more views and hopefully a few more subscribers. And I'll talk about more games if that's what you want me to. I mean, if you have show ideas, as long as it doesn't violate my rules, and I'll go over those rules. I know I forgot to do that. I still have a little bit of time. As long as those topics or show suggestions do not involve politics, which is rule number 2 of my show's rules. No politics. You guys deal with politics on the news and on the radio and other podcasts and on the internet and all that. It's not here. That's for some other show, not my show. I won't even do a newscast. I won't even do news stories, whatever. Maybe if it involves, anything that has to do with space travel, science fiction, whatever, video game. I may do a little bit. Maybe. Well, if you have any show ideas, comment, or the show's email is in the channel page. Find it, and if you can't, well, the show's email is thestonerstable2023@gmail.com. So, you can email, comment, comment down below your suggestions of what I should do and how I should get around this, because, like I said, I've scoured the internet. I've scoured YouTube. I've scoured other channels. Scoured Reddit. Scoured this, scoured that. Scoured everywhere that I can think of. And I might have gone a few places in the dark web to do it too, but even they didn't have jack squat. So, I'm asking you, the audience, you, the viewers, for some help, please. I really like Skyrim. I really would like to be able to finish this and move on to Solstein. And, finish all that in Solstein. That being said, this is Skyrim. We're talking about, has anybody ever really completed the game 100%? I don't know, I think I've seen a few YouTube videos where a few people have claimed they have. I'm not really for sure. I'll have to re-look into that. Who knows, maybe there are. I'm asking for help, guys. So, I mean, this couldn't just benefit me, it could benefit other people who listen to this and whatnot. I'm sure there's other people who've been having the same issue with the same quest. I'm sure there's others who would love to have some help as well. So, guys, I hope you had a great 4th of July. I know I did with the family. If you like this episode, leave a like. Comment your suggestions down below. Email me your show ideas, whatnot. I'll put them in the suggestion box, and I'll work with them, just as long as they don't break my rules. And because I forgot to mention the rules at the beginning of the show, here we go. Rule number 1, no foul language on this show. Not just meaning cursing. I mean, shit, hell, I curse on the show. Haven't been monetized for it, so... Of course, then again, I do list down on my channel that it's not for children, so... Okay? That doesn't mean there are some parents out there that won't let their children listen to it. Yeah, I get it. What I mean by no foul language is no racism, no sexism, no bullying, none of that crap. If me or my daughter, who's my editor, catches any of this in the comments or in the live chat, whatnot, I'll report you to YouTube. I don't go for racism. I don't go for sexism. I don't go for any kind of language like that. It's not welcome here. None of that. I've already explained rule number 2, no politics. Rule number 3, this is an important one. This deals with the paranormal stories and the cryptid stories and all that. And it could include your cannabis stories or your gaming stories, whatnot. But when you do, you must include the full story. Not just tidbits. That's not what I'm doing this show about. No, it's got to be the full story. You can remain anonymous is number 4. You don't have to give me your name. You can remain anonymous. I don't care who you are. I just want to hear you and read your story and let other people hear it. That's all I want. And number 5, you will be called out if you steal someone's story. What do I mean by that? I've seen some documentaries. I've heard cases about this. I've seen documentaries where the witnesses have given their names and all that, and videotaped, whatnot, for these documentaries. And some jackass on some podcast or whatnot, or some website comes out with a story that's eerily similar to the one you've seen on that documentary, and lo and behold, this jackass wants to remain anonymous. I know why they want to remain anonymous. It's because you stole the story, you dumbwad. I will if I feel that a story seems like I've heard it before, and it's not from the person who did the documentary. I'll call you out on the air and say, hey, dude, such and such did a documentary, and they came out and identified themselves. They gave their full name and all that. Is this you? Is this the same person, or is this whatnot? Or is this just some douchebag stealing somebody else's story just for shits and giggles? I don't go for that crap. Tell your own story, Even if it is fiction, at least it's yours and it's original. It's not somebody else's, not stolen. I won't go for that. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, you know the routine. I just need help getting past this one little quest so I can move on to the rest of Skyrim. Please, please. Anybody has any suggestions in what I have named or told you about thus far, link it down below. Comment down below, whatnot. It's much appreciated. And with that, I'm going to wrap up another episode. I hope you, like I said, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. I hope nothing bad happened and it all went off smoothly. You enjoyed the fireworks. Me and the family did. We had a good time. And we will see you on the next episode of the Stoners Roundtable podcast. Peace, guys.